Welcome back to A Drink with Crazy. My name is Royce, and I am here with my two great co-hosts, kind of. Depends on how much crap they give me tonight.
Depends on how crappy the host is.
Shut up.
I kind of second that.
You guys are D-bags.
You came at us, sir.
That is
came at us.
You
Phrasing,
started this.
Bill, phrasing.
I said came
Oh,
at,
dude.
not came on. Get your mind out of the gutter.
And he just
Wow. And we're there already. It took
I'm
God.
that guy
57.
that'll
All right,
aim for.
all right,
I'm that
all right.
guy that'll aim for the puddle to flush people. I'm that person.
Phrasing, Bill.
Yeah, I got in trouble last night with mine with my joke. So yeah, that was great. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My joke is okay. Your joke, if you said the actual
What?
word you were referring to, it would actually get us banned on multiple platforms.
True. You are not wrong. You are not wrong.
Royce, PG-13. Okay.
It absolutely was. It 100% was PG-13.
Why do I not believe you?
No, it was. It was.
I don't
There
believe
was
you
no bad words
at all.
There was no bad words.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Semantics here. Royce didn't technically say the word, so he's not wrong. But the implications that he was implying towards were about as PG-13 as a Modern Warfare lobby. The original. Not the one that came out a couple years ago. The
Xbox Live.
This
Modern
word,
Warfare.
yeah. This
Call
word
of Duty
was
4, yeah.
this word was around a lot back in those old lobbies. So
I've got about 3 or 4 strong contenders right now. Okay, I think I know what you were driving at. Yeah. All right.
yes. And it's the other F word, and it's not flamboyant. You get it? You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
All right.
What are we talking about today?
It's a British idiom for cigarette.
That's
Got
actually a really good segue. So apparently Venom is hey. Oh man. Yeah, so Andy Serkis, who is directing the new Venom movie.
Oh, he's directing. I thought he was Venom. Okay.
No, he's directing. No, that's Tom Hardy.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
No,
and
the dude was King Kong. Okay.
In this interview, like the interview, I heard some guys read it today. I could pull it up. I'll pull up the Bounding into Comics actually did a pretty good article on it. So let me go to that. But yeah, man, it's bad because here's the thing: they already absolutely eviscerated the first movie.
Right.
I did not like. I didn't like the first movie at all. What?
Did you like how they portrayed Venom in the third Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
No.
That's
God,
right. He
no.
was in it.
Yes, he was played by Eric.
Yeah. Eric Foreman. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
bad. That was really, really bad. That was
I agree. I'm glad we all agree on that.
no.
Spider-Man 3 was not a good movie. It was just not a good movie.
That was a lot of studio involvement. Sam Raimi didn't get to do anything.
No, Sam Raimi wanted a Sandman story. It was the studio that forced Venom on him. And
they're like, yeah, but this is popular, and it's like shit.
Once again, thank you, Fox.
Indeed. Also, Royce is laggy as heck right now.
Hotel Wi-Fi be like.
Oh God, is it really?
It comes and goes. You know, sometimes it's not that bad. Sometimes it's like the storm surge of a hurricane. So, just all of a sudden, all at once, you're Domo Arigato-ing all over the place.
Right? Yeah. Sorry. That's not good.
Roboto. Love it, Bill.
Oh man.
That is such a weird song.
Oh, it's
when the whole context is about rock and roll being outlawed, and then one of the guard robots becomes his friend and helps him break out. It's weird.
Acid, Bill. Acid.
Yeah, there was a lot of that back then. There was a lot of that back then.
Speaking of being on drugs, so
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Back on topic.
Back on topic.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking. Oh my 2/3.
Also, are we ever going to see Convoy again, or is Convoy forever going to be just a bouncing circle in the middle of a gray screen?
I'm possibly thinking of getting rid of T-Mobile when I get home, because right now my signal is. If I turn the camera on, there's no guarantee that I'll stay.
Ah,
Because that happened last night.
gotcha. Okay.
Speaking of camera having problems. Oh, there's Royce. He moved again. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, he
no.
wasn't actually lagging there. He was just being very still, like Predator ready to strike still.
I have
I'm
mastered
down.
the art of standing so unbelievably still that nobody can
Oh,
see
God.
me.
Don't. That was actually a funny line in that movie. That was actually a funny line. I like
can
that.
still see you though.
Actually, that movie
you can't.
is pretty good. All right, so here we go.
You
Andy
what? Wait.
Serkis-
Whoa. Back up. Did you just say that movie was pretty good?
I don't even know what movie we're talking about.
Yeah, that's
Guardians of the
Infinity War.
Galaxy. No,
Oh,
that's
no, that was
Infinity
Guardians.
War.
Oh, it is in Infinity War. I thought.
Yeah,
it
that was in
Guardians of the
Infinity
Galaxy.
War. Yeah, that was in Infinity War.
Okay, that was after. Was that when they pick up Thor? No, wait.
Yeah, it was right around there, and I know that
Okay.
because I don't like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I watch those movies because everybody like, oh, they're so good, and I was like, all right. I mean, the soundtrack is great, like soundtrack's really good, but I can't stand those movies. And
what is it about them that you don't like? Just are they too tongue in cheek or?
Over CGI, they break the lore that was previously established in.
I hate to break it to you, dude. That's my entire issue with the Marvel Cinematic Universe in its entirety is it's all CG. Like I'm telling you that I have games that look better. Well, not better.
Oh, I know. Over CGI, and then the Guardians of the Galaxy movies actually broke the lore of the Infinity Stones like pretty heavily. I also hate crap when it's just like the power of friendship, and I'm like, I hate that.
We did a whole episode on that crap.
You know,
I
I
remember.
liked the second Guardians of the Galaxy because, well, I didn't like the movie. Let me rephrase it. I liked Baby Groot and I liked Rocket. I liked Baby Groot and I liked Rocket Raccoon.
It's a snarky raccoon. What's not to like?
He was not as good in the first movie. They really. But yeah, so
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
QIA coming out party.
Anyway,
Yes.
back to
I
topic
can't
at
see you
hand.
guys right
nothing.
now.
So, Matt, what you're witnessing Royce go through was my problem with yesterday, except for mine got so bad it literally crashed and kicked me out on its own.
Gotcha.
And there was one time where I was backstage, Royce added me into the call. It still said I was backstage, so I couldn't respond, and then it died again. So
that's amazing. I love being hardline so much.
yeah, well,
I don't have a hard line.
If I could afford the signal booster to get Wi-Fi in my truck, I would. But those
How much
big
are
old
they?
antennas, the big thick looking satellite antennas.
Yeah.
For the RV setup, which gives you a mobile hotspot instead of hooking your phone up to it, is $549.
Okay, sure.
All right. So let's see if that's better. I just hooked up to my mobile hotspot, and it may not be better.
Well, it already is better so far.
A lot like Christmas.
Really? Because it's like in the 90s where I'm at, and the sun's down.
No.
Yeah, it was almost
Basically,
90 degrees where I was.
Basically, I'm saying my commission checks are going to be Banff in the holidays, and I might just buy you one.
Oh yeah.
All right.
buy him a
So
hard
yeah,
one?
but
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I know.
Relay boosters.
Real quick before we get back on track here. No, I'm gonna actually switch to probably Verizon because it looks like I'll get the same shit for the same price, and it'll be better.
Hopefully.
The unfortunate downside is I get this.
presumably because, dude, I know I've had Verizon phones that won't work where T-Mobile will.
Yeah.
I had Verizon when I first started trucking, and I wish they fucking hopped on the unlimited bandwagon when everyone else did, because I'd still have them 7 years later. But that's the old reason I switched.
Well, they were unlimited.
because-
You could get unlimited back then. You just had to pay like $300 a month.
Exactly. I pay
Yeah.
$225 for 2 phones. but that's
Yeah,
because I have like 8 add-ons on my single phone.
Google Fi, I pay like $60 a month.
Yeah, but it also sucks.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
cheap has
let's
a
face
benefit
it,
of
dude,
its own.
I wouldn't tell people that you're
Also,
on
like,
Google Fi. Like that stuff is bad.
here's the thing, Matt. Cell phone wise, you don't have to go as far. So you can get like Cricket where you're at.
Heyo. We do have a
That's
Mama
true.
Runner in the chat.
It's kind of
Heyo.
like a buddy of
It's a
mine was
Mama
saying.
Runner.
He's like, "Why don't you just get Boost?" I'm like, "I know they use T-Mobile towers, but I'm not getting a budget phone service when I need my phone
Yeah.
for my work across the
Yeah.
country, and also to just not go, insane."
Completely insane, yeah.
All right, so let's get back on track. We
Okay,
ain't got a lot of
okay.
time here because I'm gonna have to because this just work was crazy today, so this is gonna have to be somewhat of a shorter stream. But
No worries.
Okay.
But yeah, no, basically Andy Serkis, I don't know, when whatever drug fueled, rant he decided to give, the director explained I was originally going to be a Carnival of the Damned, and it ended up being Tom had got to know little Sims. This is bad. Like, if you guys can read this is bad. Who's a brilliant rapper and also stars in the movie. And she actually had made a song unbeknownst to her. What? Called Venom.
Yeah.
That
I'm confused.
connected very much with it. Wow. This is why, dude, he was high as fuck when he did this. There's no other version of this, right? That connected very much with the first movie. And so Tom got in touch with her, and that song became sort of the focus. Well, Tom and co-writer Kelly were always about Venom coming out and going to a party that was a very sort of LGBTQIA kind of festival, really. I'd call it. It is, and he also missed the plus in there, and and so this is his coming out party. Basically, this is Venom's coming out party, and then I've already been through all this, but to shorten it up, he goes through how basically there's this it feels like this romance between Eddie and Venom.
It's a parasite from another star system that
and that's not
around it.
And if you know the relationship between Eddie and Venom in the comic books, it's more of a brotherhood.
Also,
and they obviously do care for each other, but not in that way.
Venom is the symbiote, and it's not really named. That's just what they end up calling it. And Eddie Brock is the dude. The actual.
Well, no. Venom is the name of the symbiote. Well, that's the name that it chooses.
Okay.
And I'm not even going to go into all that, dude.
Does symbiotes even have gender?
No.
They reproduce asexually for starters.
Yeah, they reproduce. Well, and actually, that's the whole thing too. Is that's what pissed me off so bad about the first movie is there were some of the Venom is obviously an asexual being, right?
Right.
And it reproduces like butterflies, but the biggest issue that I had with the first movie is that they put in Riot and a couple other symbiotes in the first movie. I cannot remember.
I never even heard of Riot. I knew Venom and Carnage.
No. Well, but here's the thing, right?
Right.
There's also Riot.
Technically, Riot and the other. There was one or two more that were in there. Were grandchildren of Venom because they came from Carnage, and Carnage is the child of Venom.
Okay.
And so they completely eviscerated the lore. They completely eviscerated the lore of the Clintar, which actually just got fleshed out within this last decade.
The Clintar are the symbiotes.
Yes. Okay. And
I haven't followed this stuff since the Spider-Man PS1 game back in 1999.
No.
Yeah.
So obviously, and then there was copyright crap, so they actually couldn't do the original story. They couldn't do the the actual origin story of Venom, where it got attached to Spider-Man, and then it went to Eddie Brock. And the reason that Venom hates, and that's the thing here is they're like, oh no, Venom's kind of a good guy, when he starts off, and I'm like, what? I was like, that's not even close. So I have zero hope for the second one. And I know people that are like, no, we'll watch it. I'm like, why? They're like, well, you gotta see what happens. The first one sucked, but you gotta see what happens. And I'm like, no, you don't. You don't have to give your money to bad movies.
I haven't even
Stop
seen the good, most of the good Marvel movies. I'm not going to watch the bad ones.
No, you've seen most of the good ones, I would say.
I've seen Iron Man 1 and 2, Winter Soldier, which Winter Soldier is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Civil War. That one was I've
You've pretty much seen Endgame at my house.
Infinity War, not
Or
Endgame.
Infinity War, I'm sorry. Yeah, Endgame.
I have not sat and watched Infinity War. I've seen probably the movie in its majority in chunks by just showing up during random intervals of the movie.
So you've pretty much seen all the good ones. Like,
that's depressing.
There's not a lot. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is not the greatest.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing my coworkers aren't watching this, because at least 2 of them are diehard Marvel fans, like diehard.
No, because there's a difference between Marvel fans and MCU fans.
MCU fans,
yep. There's a difference there, and like
no, diehard.
And so, like
MCU
I said,
fans.
they eviscerated Venom in the first.
Yep, we lost the convoy.
They eviscerated Venom in the first movie, and now apparently, and I don't think it's true because the movie's actually out and people are talking about it.
Right.
I think Andy Serkis was just trying to like signal boost, but like basically,
I just
what it comes down to though is like a lot of people that I'm watching at this point in time are like,
I don't know what happened.
I don't know if they're gonna signal boost to people. Right, and just be like, oh, see, look, he's LGBT, and I'm just like, you know what? At this point, if I don't get a movie where Venom's raw dogging Eddie Brock, like, like, you guys are literally just.
I actually looked into this when the story.
Oh broke. God, what'd you look into?
Not
Bill?
like that. Not like that.
Bill went.
I was trying to say this before Royce went into some of his homoerotic fantasies that he keeps in for anyone. Anyways, like so, yeah, the symbiote doesn't have love in the way that we think, but like in the comics, I think most recently.
Well, it shares a body. It essentially shares a body with the host.
Yeah,
and so it is a type of love, but it is it's not romantic love.
No, it is the definition of possessive love. It literally takes you over.
Yeah,
no. The symbiotes don't do that. No. The symbiotes do not do that. Bill, go on. Bill, go.
There are points in the comics about 5-6 years ago where he specifically says, like when Eddie died, actually in the comics, and Venom just kind of kept his.
That was actually interesting. That was a hell of an interesting.
He literally says, "Oh, he's like." It literally says he's like, "Oh, he's gone." It's like, "We loved you, Eddie. We'll fix this," and shit like that. So it's more of like a love towards a pet than.
No, it's. I've always read that as, because I think Eddie dies in. Oh crap! Is it?
I had to look it up. I can go.
Is it Ultimate Carnage? No, it's not Ultimate Carnage. It's the Carnage storyline, and it leads up to Null the Symbiote God. I can't remember the name of the storyline. I'm not good with the names of the storylines, but a really good story, actually. Like really, really good. Crazy, just bonkers. Not as bonkers as Dark Knight's Metal. That was insane. Dark Knight's Metal was insane. So they ended up doing like a dark multiverse in DC. Matt, I'll just give you the cliff notes. Dark multiverse in the DC, and in one of the dark multiverses, the Joker actually wins. He basically ends up dying in one of his battles with Batman, but infects Batman with a Joker serum that turns that Batman into a Batman version of the Joker.
I'm going to pretend I follow any of that.
Okay, so he becomes the Batman who laughs. So, no, think of it this way.
That'd be terrifying. Oh, my God.
It is. It is. Oh, have you not seen it? Oh no, I gotta bring this up. I gotta show you this, dude. This is
that'd be absolutely terrifying.
Really cool. Batman Who Laughs. This is just absolute. I mean, just the artwork here is absolutely incredible. But no, think about it this way: a man who is as insane as the Joker, but as smart as Bruce Wayne, and has all of the financial backing of Bruce Wayne.
Oh, good lord, that'd be absolutely terrifying.
Yes.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's Jeff Bezos. Just throwing that out there.
Come on,
No, Jeff Bezos is Dr. Evil.
Bezos. All right, so
We all
let's.
saw the penis rocket.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a man right there. That's a man. He's like, I'm going to send a giant dick into space.
While exploiting millions of people.
Oh, wow. They do not have a lot of good artwork here that'll, like, convey.
I was going to say, most of this just looks like various gothic horror things. I'm actually pretty sure one of these things is inspired off of The Conjuring, so.
All right, here we go. Here's an actual.
Uh-oh. My lights died. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so that's the Batman Who Laughs. Like,
that really is terrifying. I'm just.
It is. And
Why does
it's
he have
great.
fangs? Why does he have fangs?
No, because the Joker serum changes people.
Oh, good lord!
Like that's canonical. Like the Joker toxin actually changes people. So, but
great.
Yeah, no, it's really great. But like I said, I mean, if you want to get into like, and here's the thing is, and you guys know me, I am not this stuff. Oh, it's got to be comic book accurate. Like, I hate people like that. You can't do it. It's like the Lord of the Rings were not accurate to the books.
Not 100%, but pretty damn faithful.
They were accurate in theme. They were not accurate in story.
They're pretty damn accurate.
No, they are not. They are not.
85%.
They got rid of Tom Bombadil. They
85% is good enough.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They're accurate in theme. But what they did is they actually changed a lot of dialogue. Some characters said certain dialogue in the books that they were like, no, we can't. So they swapped dialogue around in the characters. Again, they were accurate in theme, not necessarily in story. They completely changed Aragorn's character.
Oh, yeah. No, he always wanted to be king. He was not reluctant at all. He's like,
he wasn't. He was still humble in the books, but he wasn't reluctant to be the king.
No, he was just like, yeah, nope. We're beating Sauron. We're getting Gondor back. Let's do this. Let's roll.
Yeah, he wasn't. I will say I almost like Viggo Mortensen's portrayal better than what Tolkien wrote. Like,
actually, really I kind of do too. I kind of do too. The Aragorn, that's the reluctant king that does it because it's his duty, not because it's his birthright. I mean, that is in a way more noble. So I kind of like it.
Yeah, but I mean, but in the books, it was also he kind of had to prove himself, though.
Indeed, no, it was,
and that was.
I like Treebeard.
I like Treebeard.
We're so far
you got
off
a big
track.
old goatee. But well, no. We're getting.
Bill, you are Treebeard.
You know
I know, dude. He got that wingspan, dude.
I know, right?
Bill got that wingspan. He walked. His knuckles like touched the ground. It's insane, and he ain't even hunched. He just like.
And just
what
like
are you gonna do with an 8.5 foot wingspan?
And just like in Entish, I'll sit there and I'll pop up my phone on a smoke break at work, and there'll be 32 messages, and I'll just be like, "What the hell are they talking about?" And I'll scroll all the way back up and follow it. Oh, they just finished saying hello.
That was really good. I'm proud of you. Most of your jokes don't land that well. That was a good one, sir.
That's just because most jokes don't land well for you, Royce.
That is.
We're not talking about me right now, Bill.
That's the whole point of this.
No, it is not. We're talking about Venom being.
Yeah. You were just spending like 5 minutes talking about how J.R.R. Tolkien's not completely. The movie is not completely accurate to the book.
No, but that point was to say this. But that point was to say comic book movies don't need to be completely accurate. So
yes,
but the first movie, the first Venom movie, it wasn't even. It had nothing to do with the comic book. Nothing like it's one of those things. It's like, okay, you don't have to be like completely accurate, but you do have to like take some things and not just the names of the characters. You have to have some like Tom Hardy, great actor, good actor. That was not Eddie Brock. That was not Eddie Brock. I did not see Eddie Brock in that. I didn't see Venom in that.
Like the movies don't have to be comic book accurate. Like, look at Tom Holland's Spider-Man. We didn't even know how he became Spider-Man.
I'm assuming he got hit by a spider.
I don't like his Spider-Man.
It doesn't tell you.
I'm just guessing there was a radioactive spider in there somewhere.
I know, but the point is they don't show you.
Did we really need to?
We had two other franchises. We don't need another origin story.
Yeah,
and I like it. We don't need another origin story, but that does also raise the other point is that they couldn't allude to how he got his powers. Like they haven't even done that. They haven't even been like, dude, how did you become Spider-Man? Nobody's like, dude, how did you get your powers? That literally has not even been a thing that's been discussed.
Oh, everybody's just like, oh, hey, cool, you're Spider-Man. Sweet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, supposedly in the new movie, they hate him.
But isn't that because he does some wacky shit with Doctor Strange to like?
Dude,
no. One of the villains like outs him as something bad, something. Everyone, that's just
all I know.
His identity has been revealed, and then somebody sets him up for a crime, and then he goes to Doctor Strange, and he's like, "Hey, Doctor Strange, you should."
Yeah. And here's supposedly.
And everybody's like, "No, it's Mephisto," and I like. So Nick, who joins us for D&D stream on Tuesday, which just couldn't happen yesterday, but
my bad.
But Nick is like, "Dude, it's Mephisto." I'm like, "You don't know that yet." I was like, if it's Mephisto...
I don't know who Mephisto is. I know who Mephisto is.
Evil Doctor Strange.
Yeah, no, there's more to that. And I don't even know.
But that's a nutshell enough I can get there.
Yes.
No, the thing
is...
It's
like a big nutshell, like a walnut.
Right. No, like a walnut. No, my thing is that I just don't understand why a movie about a interstellar symbiote that is currently sharing a body with a failed news reporter that likes to blow up some shit and eat some people is even worried about sexuality in any fashion at all.
And that's the thing, is it shouldn't be. And again, just reading through this entire interview,
because if it was
just a cocaine fueled, just like, yeah,
because I was gonna say, I mean, if it's I don't know if it counts as homo, it's an alien, but whatever. But yeah, no, it's just like, okay, but I mean, if the symbiote and Eddie were going after girls, I mean, that'd just be one step away from hentai. And so,
Oh God. Oh, I didn't need to think about that.
But am I wrong? And then, and so the fact that it's dudes, I'm just like, okay, but this really shouldn't be coming up
here's another thing
at all.
Here's
Deadpool doesn't do it outside of his girlfriend. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's the whole thing. But here's an interesting alternate. I don't even know what to call it. But there's what do we think the like possibility is that he just said that to like get more people talking about the movie?
Well, I think
absolutely. That's not even. Yeah, no.
Like, how do we know that's actually going to happen?
I am not going to be the only one that's showing my ugly mug. Fine, I'm a dot too.
I don't know why Royce.
I'm literally doing this. I'm eating. I haven't eaten today.
Yeah, but I don't want to be the only one who's not a dot.
Well, have you, Matt? Have you thought about putting a avatar of yourself instead of just the gray circle?
Yeah,
I was literally going to put it back. I was just.
Yeah. Yeah, mine.
Chopsticks? No, that's a fork. Okay. I thought I saw chopsticks. I was just like, what the hell?
Yes. Royce having chopsticks.
That's why I was just like,
actually, no, I do. When I eat Chinese food, I eat it with chopsticks. Flavor's better.
Cultural appropriation.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck. I'm American, dude.
This entire country is cultural appropriation in a nutshell. Like, I mean, there's, unless you want to go talk to the Native Americans, they're the original.
All right,
American
I'm going to see how long this camera can stay on.
But point, but no, we are even the,
where are you going, phone?
even the quote unquote a white American is a bastardization of Celtic, Irish, Norse, Scottish, British, French.
Anything.
Yeah, I saw that post on. I saw somebody take a screenshot of Twitter one day, and they were like, there's like white people, and they're like, well, what kind of white people? And they're like, what do you mean? We're like, well, there's a lot of different kinds of white people. Like, why do you just assume that we're all the same? Yeah. It doesn't work that way.
No, go throw a Brit and a Irishman in a room, and put a 6-pack between them. See how well that goes.
Yeah, right.
And that's just people from the United Kingdom. That's not even that's not even including Eastern Europe, Russia, France, Germany. I mean, very different cultures.
No, but like I said, with crap like this coming out all the fucking time, it makes it very hard to be excited for a movie. When was the last time you guys got genuinely excited for a movie?
The Last Jedi. I stopped after that.
I fucking told you.
Yeah.
No,
I told you before The Force
Awakens. You were right.
Hold on. Matt, you're telling me you're not excited for the next Jurassic Park movie?
No, I'm gonna watch it because dinosaurs. But I'm not excited for it.
So
Stop
this
doing
is
that.
Hold on. This is a perfect segue now.
Okay.
Because Royce gets to yell about people watching.
So, excited dollars are the same as non-excited dollars, you ignorant fucks.
So
yes,
they
are. Just the phone went bye. But no,
hello?
Royce is absolutely 100% correct. But dinosaurs.
No,
which is hold on. No, Matt, this is perfect because this is my point. I'm gonna watch the Super Mario movie. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
I want to go watch it. I want to see what happens.
There you go.
Because it's Super Mario.
No.
Now, before we get into this conversation,
they're guilty pleasures for a reason, Royce.
But here's the problem: is that in normal times when we have some good movies and like some bad movies that we can just accept, I'm okay with that. But in these days where we're literally not getting anything good almost ever.
No, I have the bad movies I can go see, and the bad movies I won't touch with a 10-foot pole. That's all we got. The bad movies I'll see have giant lizards in them. Either it's a Godzilla or it's a dinosaur.
Dude, Godzilla vs. Kong was not good.
Or it's a Bowser.
But, I mean, it's still a giant lizard fighting a giant monkey. I mean, what's not to like? It's fucking kaiju.
That movie was bad.
But
Mama Runner and I watched it.
But
we laughed our asses off through most of the movie at how bad it was.
Yeah.
Even the fights were not good.
That's good. Yeah, that's Godzilla. I remember him zooming 50 feet on his tail.
Yes.
To pick something. Like, I am not going into these things to take them seriously.
Yeah.
I freaking love Godzilla movies.
Dude, remember the show where Godzilla had a kid?
Yes.
Godzilla Jr. or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. At no point was Godzilla supposed to be like a serious movie. It's a man in a dinosaur suit. His girlfriend is a moth, supposedly, and he's fighting random other monsters.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's dudes.
I don't know if the whole Mothra thing is real, but the internet really wants Mothra to be.
We're gonna table that one. I'm not willing to go down that whole dinosaur butterfly.
So here's the thing: as far as the Mario movie is concerned,
Rice is just
which one?
Fuck you, Matt.
Which Mario movie?
Yeah.
We're not talking about the one that you love, Bill. We're talking about the one that's coming out.
Royce doesn't like the fact that I like the John Leguizamo Mario movie.
I saw it once. It was like one of those things. I'm glad I saw it.
That movie is where I found out
Nintendo hates
Mario
that
Mario.
movie so much they literally won't let it be released again.
Yeah. I don't blame them. That movie is not good. But
that's how I learned it's common in Italy in Italian names to sometimes have names line up like Mario. I didn't know that was a thing until that movie. I'm like,
are we sure?
I'm like, for starters, they have last names? Yeah. Yes. Had to go look that up.
Okay. I was going to say, we actually did verify this. We're not taking Super Mario Brothers
if you
from
think about
87 or whatever it was at face
90s.
value, right? Was it really the 90s? I thought it was the 80s.
Yes. No, but what?
Like shortly
I
after
had to
the
I
game
had to
came out.
look it up because knowing that their last names are Mario, it makes much more sense why it's called Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, that actually does make sense.
Yeah, I actually went and looked, and I'm like, oh, their last name is
Oh.
actually canonically Mario.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
how did you not know that? It's Mario Jumpman Mario. That's his name.
Yes, he was originally called Jumpman in the Donkey Kong.
Royce is correct, and that pisses me off on a level I cannot quite describe.
I watch a lot of game theory.
Anyways, back to Royce
Yeah, it's
being
Mario
wrong.
Jumpman Mario. How did you not? No, my issue here is one. So I two primary issues. One is the voice acting cast.
Only two.
I was gonna say, I feel like
we're
this
at a new
is
record.
way
No.
more
wrangle it to two. Okay. We're
I don't feel like
Okay.
I don't feel
Yeah.
like we will. I know
I
these
know,
conversations.
I know,
We will
yeah.
not.
We're gonna keep it short. 3 hours
It's
of
gonna
ranting about.
it's gonna be two that just segue into like 16 more.
No,
That's
this
what
is
gonna
like
be.
hold on. This is like that teacher we all had in middle school. Oh, homework's only 3 questions. 3 A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yes. Yep. Yes. I could feel his death glare behind.
I know.
me.
Even behind the logo, I could just see the unbridled rage. There it is.
There it is. Ass hats. No, but the two things that just stuck out to me right away.
Starting with one.
So we're
subpart A.
done with Venom. We just summed it up as in KY.
Correct.
Pretty much.
I honestly think they're just trying to signal to people that won't go see the movie anyway.
It's trying to gin up conversation around the movie by stirring up controversy. Because they know that the people who are truly against gay rights will rally behind it and start lambasting, which gives all the woke people something to crusade against. And
but nobody gives a shit anymore.
No,
all they're doing with that.
Normal people don't give a shit anymore, but the extremists, the people who want to crusade, and the people who want to crusade against, will sit there and give you clicks and views.
But they're not going to go after the extremists. They're going to go after the people who are like, I've been reading Venom since I think it was the 80s he came out.
Right, because they
want
to
crusade. What the fuck are
crusade.
you doing to the character? This doesn't make sense.
But if you gin up controversy, then you can crusade against anybody that speaks against it, which creates clicks, views, tweets, and impressions. That's what it's all about.
I know. I'm glad that you know, and it bothers me.
It's exactly what just happened with the whatever. I'm the only Asian action hero.
Oh God,
guy.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah. By the way, that's not being released in China.
Bruce Lee has been around since what, 70s?
That's the point. Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan. The actor whose name escapes me that was in the Ip Man movies, which are fantastic, by the way.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen one of them. I want to see more. Those things are amazing.
I think there's like 4 or 5, possibly a 6th one coming out soon.
I think I saw the first or second, and just the choreography in it was incredible.
Yeah, and
nobody remembers Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon now.
Wasn't that was Jet Li, wasn't it?
No,
no, it was a bunch of. I don't think there was any big names that we knew of.
No, I thought there was one.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon changed.
I remember the movie. It
changed the way that the West looked at.
Supposedly, they got some of the same choreographers for Shang-Chi. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Choreographer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't
seen. It's still choreography. It's just fight versus.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Obviously, the people that know about Shang-Chi says it does not match the comics in any way. From what I've seen the actor say, he's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
The movie broke release records.
I'm sorry. She managed to piss off. Is it Chris
the entire Avengers cast?
Yeah, but is it Chris?
There's a whole bunch
plays Thor.
Chris Hemsworth.
It's Chris. Okay, I always get
Liam Hemsworth is like a pop star or some shit.
Yeah, but I always get the names wrong.
No, they're both movie. They're both in the movies.
But
what?
I always get the names backwards, so I end up saying the wrong thing. But anyway,
Liam Hemsworth?
I've seen the interview with her and Chris Hemsworth, And both him and oh god, who were they with at the time? I think it was.
The actor
I know what you're talking about.
Oh god, I know his name too. The actor who played War Machine.
War Machine, yeah.
But not the original actor, the knockoff actor, the one that they brought in after. Oh yeah, he started some crap too.
But she managed to piss both of them off in that interview, and it's
there's compilations you can go of watching the other people in interviews with her, and they just are like, I don't want to be here. But what was I? Oh,
anyway, point is, actors can be dicks.
Yeah, he was like, he's like, everyone said it was flop, but look, this movie's breaking records. Look at things that were released on Labor Day. The only other thing is Halloween.
Yeah, literally Labor Day weekend, nobody released
breaking records. Still the third worst performing Marvel movie to exist. Period. It's might
kind of like
even
Solo
soon.
It's like Solo. Yeah, it's breaking records.
Solo lost money.
Yeah, for it's breaking records for the week it released it because it got delayed.
I have another topic. Did
go for it.
After we get through with the Super Mario stuff, I just realized, did we?
My thing was just the voice casting. But just to go back to this real quick,
the voice
casting.
Okay, I can tell you, Matt. Real quick.
And the other thing is, I'm really getting tired of not seeing new properties in movies or new ideas.
Actually,
I'm tired of them.
Bryce,
can I just get something that we haven't heard of? Can I get like a new, like John Wick? John Wick was good, but now they're gonna do John Wick 4. Is John Wick gonna be good anymore?
Speaking of John Wick, have we noticed that? God, we're on Call of Duty 5 Part 2.
No, I think we're somewhere
Modern
close
Warfare.
to it's been an annual release since 2004. I think we're somewhere ballpark of 17.
But
not counting handhelds.
No, we're almost at 20. My last count, 2 or 3 years ago was.
Oh yeah,
that's not including the mobile.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. Here,
we're almost at 20 Call of Duty. Anyway, Bill,
Royce, while I'm
30 seconds,
about
I'm just popping over to the fridge.
Yep.
Yeah, while he's gone, go look up the cast list for the Mario movie. While I complain about this next part, when we were talking about the Matrix trailer, have you noticed how Keanu Reeves has just said, "I'm John Wick. I'm not going to change how I look for any other role."
Yeah, dude. Well, no, you and I commented on that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. It's like, it's John Wick in the Matrix. Fuck. I miss Lawrence Fishburne.
Fishburne.
Burn? Okay, I thought it was Bourne. Nevertheless, he was great.
I love having a fridge 10 feet from my chair. Thank you, Rose.
Yeah, because
I gave that thing to you, and I totally forgot about that until you told me.
No, thank you. It's out of my garage.
Yeah, I could rattle off some of the voice cast, but I'd rather just bring up a list because some of them are even weirder than the main 4 that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure.
Well, I'll just start with the main 4. Chris Pratt is Mario. Charlie Day, who's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, is Luigi. I forget the name of the woman who plays Peach.
Right there.
And Jack Black is Bowser. Oh, God, that's
Anna Taylor-Joy.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong. That's the other one.
Actually, that seems fitting. I actually don't mind that one.
No. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad is going to be weird.
Here's my problem. Here's my issue.
Hold on. Before you continue,
Sebastian Maniscalco is in this movie.
As Spike is one of the Koopa kids.
Oh no.
No, I see Charles Martinet there.
I love Sebastian Maniscalco's comedy.
I see Charles Martinet there. If you have the original voice actor for Mario, why don't you just use him? What?
That's the problem. You didn't know that?
Is he in the... No, I know I didn't know he was in the voice cast. I thought that's the whole reason. Why?
No, but he's gonna be like, they're gonna put him in just to do like the extra like bullshit like C and D characters, right? You know, like, they get like one guy to voice like 12 different like background characters.
Well, he also has 12 main characters too. He did both Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, I know.
And there was what was funny with Luigi.
You know what they fucking did that for? They did that so fans would be like, "Oh my god, they still put the original voice actor for Mario," and everybody is literally sitting here going, "Why did you not make him Mario?"
Yeah, right.
They thought that just by getting the original voice actor in the movie, it would make people like, "Oh my god!" And most people are just like, "You people are
all's forgiven." Yeah.
My turn to go off track. Speaking of voice actors, thanks to YouTube recommendations, it was like, why does Luigi sound different to some people? And then watched a whole YouTube video. They actually had 2 different voice actors for Luigi, just depending on what game you got, had one or the other. And it's like, okay,
all right, fair enough.
It makes sense though.
Yeah.
I mean, voice acting isn't exact. Voice acting, that's one thing. I'm sorry, Jack Black is Bowser. No. Jack Black hasn't done anything other than Jack Black since the movie Jackal.
Yeah, even in King Kong, he's Jack Black. I mean, it's a tamer Jack Black, but it's still Jack Black.
Like,
Have you guys ever seen the movie Jackal?
Nope.
No.
Well, it stars Bruce Willis, and essentially Jack Black gets blowed up by a 50 BMG in a quite gruesome way, if I might add. Like that movie's not for the faint of heart.
Fair enough. But
the reason the whole Luigi thing was weird is that's normal in voice acting to have different voices for a character.
It is.
For a very, very long time, until pretty much now, I guess. Well, I guess depending on some of the weird Charles Martinet has been like Mario, period. They've never brought in a secondary person for Mario.
Right.
But like I said, Luigi split off between him and I forget the name of the French voice actor. I apologize.
So the Chris Pratt thing, like there's all this whole voice.
That's for star power.
Most of this is Seth Rogen, Jack Black, Chris Pratt,
Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. That's gonna be real fucking weird.
Right.
That's gonna be really weird.
Here's the thing: unless they here's where I'm at. Is Mario is one of those games you really don't want to use it in movie format.
No, it's a gameplay thing. There's very little story.
It's a gameplay thing. It's a voice. Well, no, because I heard you can actually have good story in Mario games, but it's not voice acting. It's the adventure, right? Mm-hmm. And so what concerns me here is you're trying to put voices to things that are usually mostly voiceless.
Am I not mistaken that the plot of almost every single Mario game is Peach gets kidnapped by Bowser and Mario has to go through various different platforming levels to get enough stars, suns,
no, there was a game out that was it Mario
to rescue her?
Odyssey
is that
or Mario Galaxy?
Those are both Mario movies. You got to be more specific. Mario games.
Movies or games. No, but there was one.
Galaxy had no plot. It was legit 64 with different levels. Really good level design, but it's the same old.
No, plot. there have been people that
I cannot speak for Odyssey or Galaxy.
I just know that there are some people out there that have said, "Hey, there's been a couple of Mario games that actually don't have bad story to them." I mean, it's not just the typical go save Peach thing. Like that can be.
I'll take
their word for it.
Sunshine was interesting with the evil paint,
but it's still
that was a GameCube one.
But this voice cast people were like Jack Black, and I'm like, no, stop, no, you already done fucked up Bowser. No.
I'm just kind of amazed this is getting made at all. Like Nintendo had such a bad experience with this the first time. Why are we doing a second go round here?
Did they have any? Like
copyright retention
in the first one?
It's got to be copyright retention in the US.
Speaking of which,
but they release Mario properties all the time, unless there's a film license thing I'm not aware of.
No, there probably is, because film licenses are different than game licenses.
Yes,
and that's why you have Mario comic books as well. I don't know where those are at currently, so don't quote me on that. But that's why you have all this different.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
where is my live action like R-rated Legend of Zelda? Give me that. Like that Witcher. Give me like Witcher style Legend of Zelda. Like
I wouldn't say R-rated. I would say because here's the thing: I don't want Zelda to be full of like tits and ass and things like that.
I want.
But that's what. But when
say,
people are like, "Oh, R-rated, it's gotta have tits and ass." No, it doesn't.
No, I'm talking about it's a sword. Let a sword be a sword. That's what I mean by R-rated.
Yeah, no. You just mean tits and
Yes,
ass.
yes, you have to be R-rated.
I mean,
while we
I'm
watch
a single
Link
dude. I'm
spend
not
4 hours cutting grass to get rupees.
If they don't, that has to. If they ever do one, that has to be a thing.
Tall grass.
That has to be a thing.
Pots.
Where he all of a sudden swings his sword at something and the grass drops and a rupee falls out.
Well, it should just be. It could be one of those like comedic relief moments. He just like got his ass handed to him or something, and he's just sitting there. He just feels defeated. Maybe he's camping by a stream for a few days to recover, and he's just going over it in his head. He's like, ah, and he just swipes his sword and just looks over. There's a rupee in the sword.
Yep, yeah. And he just looks at there's a rupee sitting in the ground. And he says, "How did that get there?"
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, no, this whole voice cast list is weird.
But basically, what I'm asking for
is
Mark Zelda.
Is there anything here that works? I don't think there's anything here that works. I'm sorry.
Yes, Charles Martinet.
Well, yeah, but not for Mario.
But like,
I don't know who half of these people are. Like Kamek, I don't know that. I don't know Spike.
Kamek is the wizard guy on the broomstick. Who's playing Kamek? Where do you see? Oh God, Kevin Michael Richardson. Okay. Spike, like I said, it's one of his nephews.
Okay, maybe Mario has more story, and I just never paid attention because I was too busy collecting stars. But
yeah, it's in some of the new worlds.
See, I haven't played a Mario since the Wii.
Yeah.
So
Galaxy was my last one. I have issues with the main voice cast here. Chris Pratt.
I mean, it's a star-studded cast.
Is this all the characters they've listed so far?
I think so. It looks like it.
I don't know.
What has Anya Taylor-Joy been in? I don't know that name.
I don't know either. I have to get really close to the screen, people.
Gambit, The Witch.
Oh,
The Witch is trippy. I probably saw her in
New Mutants, Morgan.
Never saw that.
Haven't seen any of those.
The Witch is weird. It's very much an art house sort of horror movie. It's all done in Old English. It's bizarre.
Huh.
It's kind of creepy. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just very slow.
She's only got 30 credits, which I say only, but I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, she looks...
and like most of those are pre-production.
Yeah, an entire 20% of it.
Peaky Blinders, I don't know that. Radioactive, I don't know that.
It's all British.
Oh, she's probably
Blinders is British, I believe. Yeah,
she's probably a Brit. I mean, that's not a thing.
GTA featuring Sam Bruno, Red Lips, Skrillex.
That's a short music video.
Atlantis,
the TV series?
I got nothing.
What? Atlantis, the TV series?
Is that like the Disney Atlantis?
I don't
know. And by the way, Jack Black, can you just like act like you give a damn about your appearance again, please? Like,
no, Matt. Apparently, it is a 2013 drama.
Oh, well, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, hey, what's going on? Drinks up. What's going on, Dustin Henderson? How you doing, man?
Oh man, my eyes hurt.
Drinks up.
Yeah, drinks up.
I don't like moving that close to my phone to read off of shared.
I don't know. And Bill and I were talking about this a little earlier. I have the same sentiment about this as I did the Sonic movie. It's just why. Like we've
been down this road before. It's not going to turn out well. We know that.
I mean, and Bill made the point. He was like, well, yeah, but like, have you seen the Sonic movie? I was like, yes, I did. He goes, well, yeah, but like, so how do you feel about this? I was like, I still don't think the Sonic movie should have been made. Like, just period. Like, yeah, it was fun. I watched it because the creators came out, listened to the fans, and redid some things.
Which is rare.
Which is really rare. Yes. And that's why I supported that movie. Outside of that, dude, I wasn't going to go see the fucking Sonic movie.
I don't think I've been in a movie theater. When did The Last Jedi come out?
Oh, you've been to a movie theater sooner than me. Oh, wait, no. Was I? Your guys remember when they remade the movie The Invisible Man, which was like a 70s movie?
Oh, God, yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah, what was that, like 2 years ago?
something like that.
Yeah,
2019?
yeah. This is why you don't go on dates with people that have shitty taste in movies. I called what was going to happen to that movie 10 minutes in. I checked out mentally of the whole movie.
No,
I don't like psychological thrillers to begin with.
Oh, I love a good psychological thriller.
I mean, okay, so
Was it
in that case,
1408?
Huh?
Skeleton 14 is it 1408?
The movie I'm talking about?
No. I'm asking Royce. The movie with Samuel L. Jackson and somebody. It's about the haunted hotel room. Isn't that 1408?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a good one. Skeleton Key's a good one.
I showed you Skeleton Key.
If you like psychological
I like
thrillers,
that. I like that a lot.
If you like psychological thrillers and go into watching the new Invisible Man with the understanding that it's just a carbon copy of the original one,
well, I knew that was
probably not going to be that bad. But
I saw the original one. Why do I need to see the new one?
Exactly.
Kind of where I'm at with like Sonic and Mario. Like, can we get something new? That's my big thing here. The voice cast seems uninspired. It doesn't show me good voice acting talent. Like, you're going to get better voice acting talent out of the Invincible show, which I still recommend that both of you guys watch if you have.
I need to check that out. I'm not big into superheroes, but that's something I could get behind. Plus, it's not really superheroes.
It's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
Like I said, I still need to watch The Boys because you guys talked about that's good.
The first season was good. I haven't seen the second season. I've heard things about the second season, but I haven't seen it, so I can't verify.
All I know is Jensen Ackles is on it in season 3.
Huh?
All I know is Jensen Ackles is on it in season 3.
First season was decent. Haven't watched the second season.
Isn't Jensen Ackles directing a movie shortly?
Maybe. I don't know.
He's stepping more into that role.
It's supposedly
now. Can't be Dean forever.
There's supposedly he's directing a movie that has whoever the actor that plays Sam in it is in it. I saw a Facebook meme about this. Yeah.
Oh, well, careful with that, because the Supernatural fandom will post memes that they want to happen but aren't necessarily true.
Now I'm going to go look this up while we segue into Royce wrapping this up.
Have to. Yeah, I was going to say, I might have to get going. We may not be able to talk Destiny tonight because...
No, that's fine.
Start talking Destiny now. Just start it.
I really don't care. I just rather these conversations just flow. The Destiny thing was like, that is all I have to talk about. I didn't think you guys actually wanted me to do it.
It's your fucking channel too.
I don't know, man. All I know is I've been selling a lot of guitars for the last 10 months.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I just figured it out.
My mental state is in the middle of pro coverage attachment, GP, fucking clip, and gross margin.
Don't say too much stuff, because if you say too much stuff, companies are just like, oh, you said stuff online, right?
That's all. Like I said, that's just retail terms anyway.
So, all right, I'm back real quick. Jared Pilecki is doing Walker TV series about Walker Texas Ranger, I guess.
Yeah, he's been doing that for about a year now.
Yeah. Jensen's gonna direct an episode. That's what the meme I saw was.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. No, like I said, I think ultimately it just comes down to this: is like, the superhero genre is just fatiguing at this point. It was fun and novel. It was fun and novel, and you're not wrong. It was fatiguing 10 years ago. Maybe not quite 10. I would say 8. Once all of a sudden, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe kicked in, we're like, oh, and it was literally like 3 or 4 or 5 superhero movies a year. The first Avengers was 2012, right? Yeah, I would say right after that is when it started getting a little ridiculous.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, that's because they all of a sudden had to do a ton of origin stories.
Yeah, and so and they didn't do most of them well.
No, I heard the superhero genre not good.
Origin stories don't turn out that well. Looking at you, Wolverine.
Batman Begins is one of the best.
That was bad. Yeah, Batman Begins is really good. Or Batman Begins. I'm sorry. Iron Man, the original Iron Man, is really good.
Also true.
Oh yeah, Iron Man one.
We've had that debate.
Going back to Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, back in 2001.
Yeah, but we've had that debate. What's a better origin story, Iron Man or Batman Begins?
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
Tonally, they're so different, but I mean, they
are.
set up their characters so well.
Yeah. And I just don't know where I lean on that one. Like, they both have such pros and cons. I still lean Batman Begins because I just prefer Batman as a character. But
fair.
I mean, I really like the because Batman Begins is so serious through the whole movie.
Oh, yeah,
I like that Iron Man gives you some of that levity, but at the same time, that seriousness.
Indeed. Here's the thing: here's the thing: the Christopher Nolan Batman movies are almost noir.
Well, they are. They're designed to be noir.
Yeah,
they're noir-esque. Stylistically, they're not true film noir, but they have noir elements.
Oh, those would be boring.
Yeah,
I just want to get opinions on this because I remember hearing about this. Aren't these? Oh, I forget. Some of the. Oh my god! I just completely lost what I was fucking saying. The estates of some comic book writers, one of the originals being Spider-Man, I believe, is suing Disney for
Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Yes.
Okay.
I do not remember.
I'm
his
interested
name
to see how that
off
goes.
The top of my head. It's happened in the past, and they're going up against a multi-billion-dollar Disney corporation that believes in sucking the souls out of anybody who has hope in this world. So my guess is it may not.
That's why Star Wars games suck, bro. Because Disney gets along with EA.
It brings up, and I remember listening to Friday Night Tyson. They brought up a point. It's like, yeah, DC doesn't have that problem because DC actually pays them. This is like Batman is the longest running, has been with DC, period. And they're like, we're not getting rid of this here.
Yeah.
Like, this is our longest running anything. We're keeping this. We're going to keep paying you.
Disney, on the other hand, might just Hillary Clinton some people. So, we're not sure.
I like how that's a term now.
Anyway, with that being said.
No, just a quick nutshell. Dusty's in a great state. If you're curious, go play it. You too. You guys want cross-play games to play? Download it. It's free. Try it out. If you hate it,
I gotta get stuff in the truck.
Told you had to get stuff in the truck.
Yeah, because I want to be able to play it when I'm not home.
I'm just pestering.
I know, and I said I will as soon as I get home. But I haven't been home for more than a day in months.
So you had time, is what I heard.
Nope, that was before I knew it was free to play, so it doesn't count. Also,
not only that, but like his home time has been back and forth between like hospitals and.
I'm giving him shit. I know he's been busy.
I know.
Speaking of which,
I get the group.
On that topic, I got my account back.
Good.
I actually had to go through Sony Tech Support, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm not getting the password reset emails ever, but can you help me? And they're like, yeah, here. And they send me one. I'm like, how come this one fucking went through and the ones for the last 3 years haven't? I've never gotten a password reset email in my life. But
if you use PlayStation, it's easier for me to talk with you guys in my existing clan if you want.
I am a part of that clan, I think, maybe?
No, you ditched it like right before the first expansion came out.
Yes, because I also stopped playing. But
I don't blame you. Year one of D2 was rough, dude. Yeah. That was rough.
I played the story, and then it turned into a grind fest, and I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore.
I feel like I have to beat New Game Plus of Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, you got time because we're not doing anything until Bill gets his
Also, like I said, I don't want to take my PlayStation out of the house because my girlfriend plays it to distract her from, her health problems causing never-ending pain.
So I can buy you one.
Well, it's cross-platform, but.
Oh yeah,
both of you have threatened to buy me a PlayStation 4. Stop it.
Sir, you don't know us that well.
No, I know you very well. I was contemplating possibly getting a guitar within a year, and you fucking sat one on my lap. I am very well aware of how you two operate.
In a case, and a little mini amp.
Yes. None of which I have with me. Oh, actually, I know I've talked about it to you two before, but I've ever showed you guys the little bass amp I have?
What you got?
Anyway, here, let's cut this stream short because I gotta get.
It is a 15-watt Vox.
Oh,
Ooh,
a
that's
little
cute.
10-watt. Excuse me.
Those are cool.
It's got two
I know
5-watt.
Those are really cool.
It's got two 5-watt speakers in it. It's a Pathfinder Base 10.
Dude,
I bought this for like $70.
Yeah,
those are usually about $1.50.
Yeah, it's used, and I bought it at a mom and pop game store music shop.
Yeah, I was gonna say
in Daytona.
If there's a game store, no wonder it's cheap.
Yeah,
that's what you gotta do. Is you gotta look at some shit and be like, wait a minute, that's out of place. I'm buying that.
Well,
right,
no,
guys,
they had a Fender one there too, but this was.
Thank you so much for everybody who's watching this live, or if you guys tuned in afterwards. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. It's a little bit shorter tonight. Usually we try to get started earlier, but that just didn't happen tonight. Work is
Royce needs his beauty sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen that face?
My
It's
alarms
clearly
go off
working.
at 3:45.
It's not working for me. I don't sleep enough.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
on Sunday.
it's yeah.
Also, with these 4K monitors, I just look like I have the sun coming at me.
Ah!
I look vaguely like a vampire that
every
just
time
woke up
that
and left his.
Here's the thing: if I had about 3 more beers in me, when his phone starts to go, I would crash into my computer.
Note to self.
Okay.
Matt, I have a content idea for the channel. Get Royce drunk and stick a VR headset on him. Watch him fall over.
Oh no, I'll puke before that.
Next time I'm in
Iowa.
Iowa.
Getting drunk, I'm like, nah, I just hit that eject button. Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out A Drink with Crazy.
It'll have to be after the holidays. I will make this happen. I will get an HTC Vive. We will stream.
Are you coming out? Are you coming out Christmas or no?
I don't know. Maybe Christmas. I'm saying the HTC Vive would probably have to be after Christmas.
Thanksgiving, maybe?
I don't know. Anytime before snow, but I'm totally flying this time. Fuck 12-hour driving.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go pick your ass up.
No,
all right,
guys.
guys. All right, guys. We'll see you next time right here on A Drink with Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, later, everybody.
Now we watch as Royce takes 3 years to hit the end stream button.